everybody, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, then hi, my name is Caitlin. Welcome. And today I want to talk Christmas wish list with you guys. All the things that I'm asking Santa for this year. Now, a lot of these will be makeup related things because obviously I am a makeup channel, but I do have a few little miscellaneous bits at the end as well, but we'll talk about that later on. So this year has been a little bit different with my makeup spending and my makeup wishes, I guess. I have been on a pretty strict no buy this year / low buy towards the end of the year, and I've found that throughout the year a lot of makeup just isn't jumping out at me as much, so that has definitely curved my craving for makeup. So this wish list was actually quite hard to come up with, but just before we do jump into it, if you have not already, definitely like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I do so much makeup related content, and right now we are in the middle of Vlogmas, which means I am uploading 31 days all through December, so you do not want to miss that. A lot of fun content coming your way. As always, everything on my face will be linked in the description box down below. Those links will be affiliate links, so if you do shop using those links, thank you so much. That really does mean the world to me. It just means I get a small commission back from your sale with no extra expense to you guys. So it just really helps me out, gives me a little bit of a boost, and tell me that I'm doing a pretty good job. Okay, let's jump into it. Christmas wish list. So the first thing on my Christmas wish list is a Fenty Beauty lip set. So they always do really cute little sets for Christmas, and I've only actually tried one Fenty Beauty lip product, and that was the lip gloss in the shade Fussy. I bought that back when I was in college, so years ago, and I remember really loving it. And I'm kind of running out of lip products, not gonna lie, and one thing that is on my no buy list, my buy list, as you could say, is lip products, because I have done very well with A, decluttering, and B, using up lip products this year. So a Fenty Beauty lip set, I think there's normally about 3 products in a set, and they're different formulas. So I'd really like to try out Fenty Beauty, their other lip formulas, as well as their staple lip formulas as well. I really enjoyed what I have tried so far. I've really not tried much Fenty at all, so I definitely do want to change that. I definitely want to try more from the brand because it is a brand that everyone raves about, and I just want a piece of the action as well. So I'm definitely going to start with a lip set because that is their staple, that is what everyone raves about, and I want to rave about it too. I want to try them. I love glossy lips, and that is definitely what they are about as well, so that's another massive tick from me. Next is another staple that everyone raves about and I have not tried, and that is Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy. So I've heard it's very similar to Ritz, which I sadly had to declutter recently because it is completely dried out. I had hit pan on that. I had hit major pan on Ritz, but its time with me was sadly cut short because it was just so dry, so flaky, I could not get anything on my eyes. But I would like to try Ritz because, again, people say it's very similar to my old, now deceased baby. It's a formula I haven't tried. I haven't tried much Urban Decay at all. As I was getting into the makeup brand, Urban Decay was kind of falling off, so it was just never really a brand that I got onto. I did have the original Naked palette, but other than that, not much. I've had the All Nighter setting spray. I'm on the fence about if setting spray even works. I don't ever use setting spray in my makeup routine, and my makeup lasts fine. Maybe that's just my dry skin though, but we're going way off track. I love sparkly, shimmery, beautiful eyeshadows. I do love those neutrally kind of taupey shades with super high shine, wet look eyeshadows. I adore those. I would wear them every single day. Well, no, because I love blue as well, but I love everything, okay? I just love everything. But that is definitely on my list. And sticking with Urban Decay, a few years ago, I had a weird obsession with the Vice lip glosses. I don't even know if these are still a thing, to be honest. I really don't. But I would dream about these Vice lip glosses, and I don't know why. I don't know why these specific lip glosses, but they've always been something that I've been intrigued about and that I've wanted to own. I've never owned one, and this weird obsession has piqued its interest a little bit again. Again, I don't even know. These could be discontinued, so let me know in the comments down below. But this is like a throwback to when I really started getting into makeup and when I did not have much money at all and I was just dreaming about having high-end makeup. There are so many unique shades in this formula as well, and they just look so juicy, so nice. Again, I love glossy lips. I hate matte lips. I really do. The thought of it. I once tried the Anastasia liquid lipsticks. Oh my god, my lips felt disgusting. No. But yeah, these Vice lip glosses is definitely something that if they're still available, I'll definitely be putting on my list. Next, Viseart came out with a teal quad. Okay, no one talked about it at all, but like, why? Because this teal quad I've been waiting for. I have been waiting for high-end brands to do super colourful makeup, and finally they are doing it. This is now a little bit of an older product. It came out a few months ago, but it has been on my radar. Viseart, again, is a brand I've never tried. I have not tried a lot of brands, I'm realizing in this video. I do tend to stick to more kind of mainstream and drugstore kind of brands. That's just my budget right now, but I would really love to try more high-end brands. I know Colourpop do a very, very similar quad, so maybe that's something I could look into as well. But Viseart, again, it's something I've not tried. It's a very, very bougie brand, and it's something that I would like to treat myself with, or ask Santa to treat myself to, you know. Next is something that I think, honestly, is going to be a fantasy self thing, and that is an Hourglass face palette. So, as you can see from my makeup today, I am very much into bright makeup, bold makeup, and Hourglass, I've heard, definitely isn't that. But I still have this weird want for an Hourglass face palette. I've heard that they're not very pigmented. I've heard that they're very smooth and very like blendable, but pigmentation wise, it's not all there. And I do like pigmentation. I do like bold, as you can probably tell from my face today. So honestly, an Hourglass palette is probably not the wisest wish to have, because I know deep down that it's not going to be my preference. I already know, but everyone raves about them. Everyone raves and says they're so good. And I think I just have FOMO. I think that's something that I just have to get over, because they're not cheap either. Like an Hourglass palette is like £80. And can you imagine getting that and hating it? No thank you. So I don't know, that is definitely on the fence. That's one that is kind of like, do I want that, or do I just like have a bit of FOMO? Honestly, it's probably the FOMO. And finally, for makeup, this is again an older product. Like I said at the start of this video, I've had a weird flip in my mindset about makeup this year, and I don't want every release that comes out. Honestly, a lot of releases have kind of bored me this year. But speaking of older products, it's one of those tart maracuja juicy lipstick things. It's kind of like a gloss in a stick, and it has always intrigued me. It really has. Even when it first came out, I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. But I just never have got it. I, for some reason, never bit the bullet. Never bought it for myself. So maybe it's something that I can wish for Christmas. Okay, moving on to non-makeup things. So some of you guys may be a bit about this one, but I'm a big book lover, and I also like my politics. So I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to go into politics on my channel ever, putting that out there right now, but I would really like to read George Orwell's 1984. It's just something I would like to read. I've been told it's a very, very good read. I've been told a lot of things. I've done a lot of research about it. Apparently the government now are saying that it's like a sign of extremism to read this book, which honestly makes me want to read it even more. I love kind of realistic-ish political things. That's the only way I can describe it. I want to read it. I think that book is going to be a real good one. You know, a bit of a difference from my Game of Thrones books that I'm reading right now, but I'm actually really intrigued and I really, really want to read that book. Second is a new diary. For 2024, this has been my diary. It's a bit beaten up. It's very plain, very boring, and I want a fun diary. I want something that's colourful. I want something that I enjoy using. I love my diary this year. Sorry, I just really, really exposed you there, darling. I'm so sorry. I want something fun. I want something colourful. I don't want like a business diary, you know? I want a page to view. I know exactly what I want, and that's what I'm asking for. And finally, on this list is comfy, warm, fluffy clothes. I love my fluffy clothes. It's all I wear in the winter. Winter is a real tough time for me because I do not do well in the cold at all. I have really bad circulation and I'm also kind of underweight. So I get cold very, very easily. It's not fun. I find it so hard to get out of bed because it's cold. And also I live in a garage, so it's really cold here. Also, I live in the UK. I don't know if you could tell from my accent. I live in the UK. Lose, 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 lose. So yeah, that's my Christmas list. Not much, to be honest. Like, a lot of these I could kind of take or leave, but I gotta ask for something for Christmas, you know? Let me know down below, what are you asking Father Christmas for this year's Christmas? I'm really excited, not necessarily for the gifts. I'm excited to give gifts, and I'm excited for the food. That's when you know you're an adult. I don't really care for getting gifts anymore. It's just about spending time with loved ones, giving gifts. Like, honestly, I've got so many gifts for people that it's a miracle I've not just told them what I've got them because I'm so excited. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. If you did enjoy this video, definitely like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. I hope you are enjoying Vlogmas. I am having an absolute blast. It's a lot of hard work, but it's definitely worth it. Have an absolutely incredible day, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye!